Hi guys, welcome to Travelers Backpacker. This is your Nikhil. Today we are at Goa, Panjim. So we are going to explore this church behind us, which is called as Our Lady Immaculate Conception Church. So this church has a specialty. They do 3 masses every day, which goes on in English, Konkani and Portuguese. Let's get into the journey of this church, and there are a lot of histories regarding this church. And you can see there is a bell over there which has a big story behind Goa's church history. So let's get into the journey right now. Are you ready, Akhil?
Yeah, let's go.
Yeah.
Not all of the Goan's myriad ancient churches are concentrated in Velha Goa. A notable exception is the Our Lady of Immaculate Conception Church, which is located in Panaji, the capital city of Goa. It is possessed of a singular distinctive appearance thanks to the double flight of steps that zigzags across the hillside on which it is built. True to its name, the façade of this church is painted and immaculate, sparkling white to the untrained eye. This might even belie the actual age and the antiquity of this church. This church houses the ancient bell that has been removed from the Augustinian ruins of the Church of Our Lady of Grace. This bell is considered to be the second largest of its kind in Goa and surpassed only the golden bell which resides in the Se Cathedral. The original construction on this site is believed to have been a chapel, built in 1541 so that sailors could give thanks to God for delivering them safely to Goa and avoiding the perils of the sea, before continuing their journey to Velha Goa. This chapel was later rebuilt in 1619 into the church that stands there today. The architecture of the present church is a beautiful blend of the Portuguese Baroque and Goan styles. The imposing façade is distinctive with its 2-tower and even taller belfry. It can be seen from a greatest distance and is sometimes known as the crown of Panaji. To reach the church, you have to climb 78 steps. The zigzagging double staircase was later added in 1871 after the land in front of the church was reclaimed. At the same time, the pediment and the belfry was strengthened in the preparation for the installation of the heavy Augustinian bell. The interior of this church is comparatively simple, especially when one compares it to the profusely decorated reredos and the calmness that one sees in the churches in Old Goa. However, the decorations has been skillfully and gracefully executed both on the main altar and on the 2 sub-altar which flank it. The main altar is dedicated to Our Lady of Immaculate Conception, known as Nossa Senhora da Immaculada Concepción in Portuguese. The altar on the right is dedicated to Our Lady of Rosary, while the one on the left is dedicated to the crucifixion of Christ. On the 8th of December, this church celebrates the Feast of Immaculate Conception with great pomp and fervor. The celebrations are preceded by a 9-day novena to Our Lady. The church is decorated with a profusion of lights and vaulted ceiling is strung with blue and white flower, which reflects the color scheme of the church and of Our Lady. After the feast, Mass, the people go in the procession with a brass band, and the candle sellers come out in force to sell their wares to the faithful desirous of making offering in Our Lady to ask her intercession. After the procession, there is often a firework display while the band continues to play festival mandos and fados. People enjoy themselves walking among us the stalls selling miniature statues and souvenirs, garments and foods and drinks, to name just a few. If you find the façade of this church familiar, that may be because of its being backdrop for many Bollywood movie shoot. Poised as it on the hilltop, this church has been variously described as the crown of Panaji, a great big wedding cake-like structure and a bride waiting at the altar. One cannot seem to go anywhere in Panaji without passing or at least seeing this church. However, for the discerning tourist, it is well worth a closer look.